dim, lonely entity to lose. To and fro it floats in the light of the sky like a water lily, and fades on the blue flood of day. A star is adrift and free. When day comes it floats into space, like a spirit amazed in a wider paradise. Paradise, paradise,
During the third millennia, in a strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover. As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them, as America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how, by refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
And I said, hey, oi, let's chop your penis off. Oi, can I have me penis back? Why do you have dreadlocks, you white oppressor?
Royce Lopez.
Always be aborting. A always be aborting. Always be aborting.
Breaking news.
Breaking news,
You're
guys.
hearing it only on our show first. Apparently Donald Trump has worked out a deal. He will get the wall. Unfortunately, it's going to be a rock climbing wall.
Oh, no! The other side's going to be a slide. You climb the wall up and you just
Lands into a nice, clean, chlorinated pool. And then you immediately get a welfare check. Fucking A.
Oh, shit. He was a boy, he went to girl, now he wants to be a boy again.
Oh, God, just stay a girl if you're going to be this indecisive.
I think Caitlyn Jenner's a handsome woman with a great penis. Look, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with trannies. I just don't want to put that one's cock in my mouth.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast. Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time, here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce Lopez.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Commence the jiggling. It's Monday afternoon, and we're kicking off your week. Revenge of the Sis, Mark Sheely, Royce Lopez. And we're here, so what are we whining about this week? What happened this weekend? What'd you do now?
Are you talking to the planet or the
Yeah,
country?
I'm talking to the collective you. What'd you do? What happened now?
Well, I guess the first thing that happened this morning.
This should be our catchphrase.
Yeah.
Like if we ever do a real news network, like, a real news network, like
Yeah.
Philip DeFranco, like entrepreneur, like do
Don't.
like real news.
Don't.
That should be our catchphrase. What did you do now?
Yeah. Stan Lee died.
Oh, well.
He was
He was
95.
275 years old.
He was an old man. But, I mean, that means his grandkids can't milk him anymore for those autographs like they were doing before. They were milking that guy.
I mean, look, you fucking pieces of shit. You can't possibly be broke.
No way.
Like, that's just pure greed. And I'm not saying that maybe, maybe all this, I don't know, how many kids does he have?
I don't know.
He's got kids and grandkids. That, trust me, the expenses pile up the more generations spread. I get that. But everybody should have a nice little couple bucks, right? What are you worried about? Like, I could never in good conscience take, like, an old member of my family and just cart him around.
Right.
And me and my family aren't even that tight. Like, we're Irish drunks who don't speak much, but we still have like a family. But like, you wouldn't just wheel around this old.
Right.
Sign it, old man. I'm trying to get the 7 Series. Very expensive car.
Well, Florida. Yes, guys, I know you guys are surprised, but it's been almost a week since the election.
Yes.
And Florida still hasn't decided who the governor is, who the senator is, the new senator is. Lawyer says Andrew Gilliam mulling legal action amid Florida recount.
Florida is going to drag this election out about as long as fucking Medicare's dragging out the Sargon of Akkad shit. It's going to be 2 years from now, and every video is still going to be gubernatorial debate. Just come on, man. Enough.
They are, well, you know what? Why am I explaining it? What kind of idiot am I when we have the queen herself who could explain it?
Hey, there she is. The Looms is going to fucking fill in all the blanks for us, right?
Yeah, she investigated. Laura Loomer is down in her hometown.
Completely unbiased,
Yes.
investigative journalism from the Looms.
Good music. I'm glad you took your music idea.
You don't like you don't like Calvin Harris, nigga?
No, but I
don't
mean
like
not in
Rihanna?
okay, but not with a news thing. On November 11th, Broward County Sheriff's
Yeah,
Office called in a bomb squad.
Look, if you're gonna do this, just write an article. Like, otherwise, get somebody like myself, for instance. You get somebody who goes, on November 11th, Broward. Well, get Carlos Navarro. He can do his old cowboy voice, right? On November 11th, the election of Florida.
I have an update on that, by the way. We'll do that after this, though. Come on, Laura. Get with it. An Avis employee discussed, okay, blah, 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 blah.
This is Richard DiNapoli, Broward GOP State Committee man. Here at the Fort Lauderdale Airport, I got a call from an Avis rental employee that he had contacted the sheriff's deputies upstairs at the airport and they weren't interested in reporting this. So he contacted me, and it turns out there are some provisional ballot boxes and other materials from the supervisor of elections left within a Avis rental car. And
by the way, and this is legit because I've seen the videos. People are recording them, putting them on rent trucks and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. I've seen them up the budget renter trucks that had
this breaks the chain of custody.
I know.
So technically, all of these votes should be invalidated now. Florida already said you have in such and such time, and they said if you don't get them the votes by this time, we have to go with whatever votes you first reported. So now they're scrambling because after the Al Gore debacle in 2000, I learned this from Steve this morning. They changed Florida law to where you can't drag out an election. Once, if you have a certain amount of time, I think it was this weekend, they had until Saturday at noon, and now they're saying the machines are slow, making up all these excuses. You go, that's fine, but if you don't turn them in, we go with what's on the books, and that's it.
Yeah, this doesn't look very ethical.
No, not at all, but it's Broward County.
Broward, of all places, though, Broward, like, this could have happened anywhere else, and it would have been less suspicious.
But it's Broward County.
You're like, what are you up to? Just immediately. What are you up to over there? What are you?
And the rental car was rented to a gentleman by the name of Noah Holloman, who's a Democrat who actually donated to Andrew Gillum, and I believe the sheriffs are coming right now. I just saw a car come by. Right there.
He's behind you, stupid. The sheriff's behind you. I like he's like, sheriff's coming right over here, and he's pulling up behind him.
Listen, you leave fucking Mr. Situational Awareness alone. He's the king of this.
It was very funny. He's like, sheriff's coming this way.
And I believe the
here.
sheriffs are coming right now. I just saw a car come by. Right there.
You're right. That is very funny. Where is this dang sheriff?
So they're here right now, and you can see the ballot box inside the building right there.
All right, now she's going to pester the sheriff. Oh, yeah, that really is a ballot box. Look at that, sealed and everything. Mm-hmm. Provisional ballot box, no campaigning. I don't know about the terrifying music, Laura.
Yeah, you got to work on the hee ha ha hee hee ha,
It's
hee, ha, ha, hee.
Jesus.
It's like not. It's the Damien music. Like it's
Yeah.
just all right. We get it. It's not. It's for, you know who started this annoying trend? Was fucking Alex Jones. Alex Jones couldn't resist back in the day. Every fucking broadcast he did was just hee ha ha hee hee hee. It's just like, all right, we get it.
You think Laura was going to make a video without putting herself on camera? You're fucking nuts.
Yeah, come on now.
Hey everybody, Laura Loomer here. So I'm currently on the scene of the Broward County.
A lot of people have been asking me.
A lot of guys have been asking me about the new Fallout 76 beta. This Laura Loomer's just only going to do
She pivots.
game reviews.
She pivots and just
You got to stay hot, you know? You got to keep them fucking... Get the people interested. Can you imagine if Laura Loomer just wasted a month just bursting in on like Todd Howard and the Bethesda executives? Why are you trying to cash in on an classic, on a fucking franchise everybody loves? Why are you running for me? Answer my questions. What about the microtransactions?
She takes the G4 TV logo and changes it to J4 TV.
Supervisor of Elections Office. And we just had a major developing story that took place in Fort Lauderdale that captured the attention.
Doesn't the dude on the left look like he should be busting Badger in Breaking Bad?
He looks like Mike Tokes. Yeah. I thought it was Mike Tokes when I first clicked on this video, and I was like, because I saw like ballot box fraud, you know, and I click it, and I saw this dude talking, and I'm like, all right, what are you guys up to? Because if this is coming from Mike Tokes,
right,
it's immediately suspect. But then the guy saw the little nameplate, and I'm like, oh, that's not Mike. That's just some other Jew. Some other Republican Jew.
Of the national media, and it's a top story right now on Twitter as well. There was a lockdown of the Fort Lauderdale airport because bomb squad was on the scene, and Broward County Sheriff's Office shut the airport down over a suspicious package and a bomb threat. Well, prior to this even happening, I had already received a tip and was working on this story because...
Was it Ice Poseidon, Laura?
Fuck it, dude. Fucking voter fraud, bro. Whatever.
An Avis employee at the Fort Lauderdale airport, and Avis is a rental car company, found a provisional ballot box that...
This guy hasn't blinked.
Thanks for the provisional ballot box, homie.
The guy on the left isn't blinking. Look, forget her for a second. Keep an eye on the guy on the left during this.
And a bomb threat. Well, prior to this even happening, I had already received a tip and was working on a story.
Why does he keep staring, though?
Because an Avis employee at the Fort Lauderdale airport, and Avis is a rental car company.
What do you mean? He's not he's not like camera guy. You know what I mean? Like, and let's be fair to him here. She's like, hey, I want to do this whole hard-hitting interview with you, right? And then they turn the cameras on, and she hasn't shut up.
She hasn't.
So now he's just standing there like...
a provisional ballot box that had...
Who films for her?
This is like...
Markage.
Who holds her camera? Because that's not on a tripod. That camera's moving. Someone's holding the camera. I'm wondering who holds her camera for her.
And codes from
it could be the guy. The guy's doing the editing now. The Campbell.
Oh, okay.
Campbell soup guy. Wayne Campbell. I don't know. Wayne Campbell?
Wayne Campbell from
Campbell
Wayne's
something.
World?
I don't know. He does good work, but I mean, I can't imagine. I would imagine if he's doing her video editing and stuff, like, wouldn't he do the filming? I don't know who else.
Broward County Supervisor of Elections Office in the back of a rental car, just abandoned. I mean, can you imagine this? It's just unreal.
Are you going to ask him any questions, Laura? Or
we're dealing with here in Broward County, Florida.
Why am I
and
here?
So I was immediately on the phone contacting a couple.
Maybe put the coffee down, dude.
Sources of mine, and they immediately contacted Richard DiNapoli, and then he made his way over there and was able to get in before the whole airport was shut down. And so we're going to interview him and have him tell his story right now about what he saw inside this Avis rental car center.
Okay.
Just introduce yourself for those who are watching.
Why didn't you do it, Laura? You've been talking for 20 minutes.
Mitch Heil said this guy looks like an 80-year-old 12-year-old.
Very funny.
That's pretty funny.
State committee man, also an attorney here in Broward County.
So what happened after we were in contact on the phone? I know you made your way over there, and so what did you see inside Avis exactly?
Yeah, the Avis gentleman had contacted me, and I informed me about it, and I went there. and also in between that time frame contacted some.
All right, look, I can't anymore. Listen, let me just break it down for you. This is taking really long.
They found a provisional ballot box in a rental car.
Boom. How long did that take you?
Custody and could potentially be a criminal act.
Okay.
Perpetrated by the gentleman who rented the car. That's all.
That's right, Laura. Okay. So now we know. Listen, it still looks
You see that? See that, Laura? You know how you like the Lumered thing? You've just been merged. That's when I take something and I crystallize it very quickly and we move on.
And then also ruin future relationships forever.
Well, you know, what are you going to do?
Speaking of, our friend, Carlos Navarro.
How's Carlos doing?
Carlos Blackbean Navarro. It's a wacky radio name.
What's going on with Carlos?
Well, we found out last week that Carlos Navarro was, he was fired from his monster show for a few years, and we all wondered why. And we found out that at a live remote, he walked up and he punched a local radio dude. Somebody called him Great Value Jim Rome.
That's very
Drew Garabo right in his face. Well,
Great Value Jim Rome.
I made a prediction because Carlos always says, I don't drink anymore. I made a prediction that probably the reason Carlos doesn't drink anymore is because he was told he's not allowed to drink anymore. And it turns out, and I found this old story here.
Yeah, I did a little digging Friday. I was pretty proud that I stumbled on an old story. And then I
Yes.
was like, oh, my God, he really was arrested for punching Drew Garabo.
One radio host is in the hospital with the other sentenced to 3 years supervised probation and a slew of other conditions. This is from 2006, November. In addition to probation, judge this week ordered 104.1 FM's Carlos Blackbean Navarro.
He sounds like a Mexican pirate.
To pay a $2,000 fine, avoid alcohol, and perform 200 hours of community service and receive treatment for substance abuse.
Which could just be drinking.
Bean,
The Bean?
the Beaner, a member of the Monsters in the Morning, said this week he was glad to have all this behind him. Glad as well was 105.9's Drew Garabo, who suffered a broken nose when being charged to stage on Church Street while Garabo was doing a St. Patrick's Day gig.
That's fucked up, too. Like, we used to fight in radio with other stations, like, physically. But I don't think we ever, like, broke somebody's nose or, like, fucked them up. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, that's pretty brutal.
Things could have been worse for Bean, since the charge carried a maximum penalty of 5 years, but he pled no contest to a felony battery charge and was able to avoid conviction by having the adjunction withheld. Considering the possibilities, Bean said he was relieved to have the ordeal behind him and found solace in the fact that he had so many friends with him in court, saying their support really meant the world to him. As for Garabo's part, he said Monday, I'm still a little bit shook that it happened, but I'm thankful that Carlos may get the help he needs. So, yes, it turns out the reason Carlos doesn't drink anymore is because when Carlos drinks, he's a bad boy.
Yeah, he's a very bad boy on the booze.
Also, somebody found a video of... by the way, Carlos, just point this out. Carlos has blocked me, and I've never tweeted him. I know he's blocked you. He's blocked almost everybody in this chat room that's listening is blocked. The other thing, somebody found a 20-minute video of all the voice actors in Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, yeah?
All of them. All of them. Every single
What part is Carlos in?
He's not in the video.
I don't believe you.
He's not in the video. So it's almost like he lied.
No, you're just trying to disparage a great man because you're a hater, and the haters are you're trying to shine and his son or something. I don't know. He uses a lot of bad analogies.
People were.
You should be more like Pitbull, overcoming the odds. What?
Pitbull overcame 0 odds, by the way. Just to be clear. Yes, Foster Shore family. He lived in a pretty decent part of South Florida. He went to a decent school. He always had the newest clothes on.
Well, you don't like Mr. 239?
Fucking shut
By
up.
the way, that's a Florida reference.
Shut up.
That was the area code for Fort Myers.
Shut the fuck up. Just don't even start, okay?
Mr. 239 didn't have the same ring to it. Nigga's practically from Naples.
Mr. Monroe County, y'all. So speaking of Red Dead, something that actually happened. So, we talked about last week.
Well, you left out the best part about Carlos.
Oh, what's that? I'm sorry. Oh, you're right. Today, you mean?
Left out the best part.
Sorry, you're right. I forgot. Today, I didn't listen, but people were listening, and then I went and skimmed through the video of this morning. Carlos' show, Monsters in the Morning. Turns out he wasn't there today. I don't know why.
Yeah, he could be on one of his
doing a voice
super auditions. He could be doing some secret voiceover work.
Right.
Some secret uncredited voiceover work.
That he uses an alias
for a game studio that doesn't exist. But, if it's not one of those things, it is strange that he wasn't.
You don't think Carlos is sending emails right now to IMDb and going, hey, guys,
Fix this shit right now.
Fix it now because people... By the way, he's blocked everybody. Everybody. No, I don't know if Carlos was fired. He just wasn't there. That's all we know. We only know that he wasn't there.
He didn't block Owen Hart yet.
Why? Oh, because he's a legend. You're right. He shouldn't.
Yeah, because he's a legend who died tragically young. And tragically dressed, too.
Yeah, that's a terrible way to die.
The most tragic part of Owen Hart's death was he was wearing the blue blazer outfit. That's just... Yeesh.
So he wasn't there, and today you could just hear...
I hope you don't go to heaven or hell with the outfit you had on when you died. Because then poor Owen.
And you have to wear it forever, too? Like, that's it. That's your... It's like cartoon. Like, you have to wear whatever you...
No! Owen Hart has to spend an eternity in blue blazer fucking outfit. Hanging out with Coco Beware. Oh, shit.
That's okay. Robin Williams has to fucking spend the rest of the time in heaven with a fucking belt around his neck. So, I mean...
That's true.
Really? Well, yeah, look, I'll just show you because, Mike, I know you always want to, before the show, what are you writing to him, Mike?
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm trying to.
Okay. I was worried you were saying
No,
something.
I'm not starting trouble. I'm not that kind of guy.
What? Now, I know before the show, you were like, man, I wish we could steal some ideas from FM radio because they're so cutting edge.
No,
Remember?
they are.
You
Look,
said that?
there's a reason why guys in radio have to constantly remind you about how they're in radio because it's so glamorous.
Well,
what is this, fucking Steven Crowder? Crowder
The best how to
confronts.
talk show in the morning anywhere in the country. It's the Monsters Mornings.
Carlos confronts.
look at the shirt he's wearing, Mike.
Dude, Striper's badass.
He's wearing a Striper shirt. Isaiah 53:5.
I don't get how you could wear that not as a joke.
Like, it has to be a joke,
I'd
right?
wear that as a joke. You're wearing. He's unironically. He's wearing a Striper shirt.
Real Radio 104.1 broadcasting.
And why does
live
Striper make a softball style shirt?
I don't know.
A softball V-neck. What is going on?
Looks like a Steelers throwback jersey.
Yeah, like an old hockey jersey.
Yeah.
iHeartRadio. That means you can hear us everywhere in the world if you want to. And you can check us out on our YouTube channel. It's Real Radio Monsters on YouTube. If you want to find
Normally
out
Carlos runs it, but he's not around right now.
everything that we're doing, go to monsters.
I just want to hear the
It'll tell you
excuse for
what's happening
Carlos.
with Dirty Jim, or with Angel, or with me, or with Ryan, or with Carlos. It's all on there at monsters.fm, so check it out.
Where's Carlos, though?
When you get a chance. What's up, guys? I'm Russ Rollins, host of the program, and with almost everybody this morning, we are going to do this until 11 o'clock. Here's the cook, rope, and chip in a Palaika, Florida, Dirty Jim. Our producer is Angel LaBoom, Angel Rivera.
Oh, my
And the king
God.
of Denmark, Ryan Holmes. Yes. The telephone number to dial is 1.
Why hasn't this form of radio died yet?
It's fucking. This is really. Anyway, coming up.
As fast as possible. You just talk like this.
You know, Halloween time's just around. What's your favorite candy bar?
It literally sounds like you're vomiting liquid out.
God damn.
61041. Those are the numbers you can call. Probably like around 7, we'll do trivia. 8 o'clock, it'll be the 6 things you knew we talk about. And try to guess something that we haven't already talked about, because that's
Okay. I'm gonna guess. Okay, I'm gonna get. Well, I'll go.
No, you go first.
Okay, I'll go first. Okay. Are you guys gonna talk about how Samantha Boomer, Russ's ex-wife, accused him of assaulting her, and he has to pay $8,000 in alimony? Are you gonna talk about that
Per month.
per month? Yes, per
per month.
Per month.
I'd suck a dick to get $8,000 a month.
That's a lot
That's
of money.
A lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one. Are they going to talk about Carlos's mysterious absence and his meltdown Friday and all the deleted YouTube comments and the controversy? Because we have screenshots, Russ. You guys were actively deleting comments.
You are. We have them. Why are you
Cover
doing
up.
that?
Cover up.
Collusion.
What's going on over there, Russ?
What kind of ship are you running,
we
pal?
about to turn on Russ now?
Just kill him. Just destroy him.
Turn on Russ now.
Russ, been your radio forever, man.
I do want to destroy him now more than ever because of that fucking shirt. I want to destroy
He's wearing a striper shirt.
It almost seems like cheating, but we'll do that. Also, you. Can
I should have hit my wife with a Bible. I would have left any bruises, you know. Pieces of shit.
And the texting service just came up at the last second. I was, me, I'm with my OCD. I was freaking out because I wanted to see what the texters had to say. And
So I viciously beat my wife as hard as I could with my fist.
Angel, it's not working. And Angel's like, it's not working for me either. I'm like, okay, well, it's got to work. And we finally got it working. And
Where's Carlos?
and that's good. So you can text us at 77031. That's 77031. And we might text you back every once in a while, which is kind of cool. And we'll use what you say on the air. So when you text us, hey, by the way, it's brought to you by Sutherland Nissan. That's a
Wait. You could text them? And they might read it?
But it's one of those weird ones
Yeah.
where it's like text 774. Like, once you text them, that's it. You think you
They
get
own
fucking
you forever?
calls now?
Yeah. No,
You think
you're
you
right.
get telemarketers now? Why do you
Orlando
think they
Nissan.
want your phone number? Because they're poor and they're going broke.
Danny Saint says, call it now and tell us your favorite John C. Reilly movie to jerk off to while you take your shit. Monsters.
.com. And emailing me is easy, russ@wtks.com. We'll use
That's
those on the
right,
air.
folks. Monsters of the Warning, the most violent morning show in radio. Almost everybody around here has allegations of personal physical violence, sometimes against women.
If we use yours on the air today, then we'll give you something from the prize pinata. So that's
Monsters in the Morning, the only radio show not allowed within 100 feet of a school.
The prize pinata. I hope that pinata is full of sarin gas.
I was going to say anthrax, but okay, either one.
that's pretty cool thing to do. So how is everybody doing?
Oh my
how's
God, what a great
Carlos?
week.
Yeah.
How is Carlos doing? Is what we
Where is Carlos?
By the way, Russ is on Twitter as well, and he pays attention. Is all I'm gonna say.
He does.
Oh yeah,
Is it at Russ Roll?
it is that Russ Roll.
Oh, okay.
He does,
I'm glad you guys.
he does pay attention. I've seen him tweeting. He tweeted like, "Hey man, great job." He's like, "Yeah, man, totally." He does, dog. He pays attention. I'm just saying.
Hey, hey, Russ. At least Carlos hit a dude.
That's a good point. Oh shit.
had a really good week. I want to find out what everyone did before I tell you about
Be
my whole
honest with you,
trip
if
to-
Carlos hasn't hit his wife, he's got the patience of a saint, in my opinion.
Somebody goes, "Is this show on Compound Media?"
Carlos Navarro has punched Drew Garabo, but hasn't punched Megan Navarro. How annoying is Drew Garabo? Right? Like, how fucking intolerably annoying must he be?
to Cuba. Man, I learned a lot in Cuba.
Yeah?
Boy, did I learn a lot in Cuba. And let me just say this.
Is it a bit?
He went on He went on a cruise to Cuba. Oh, ew. You know what that is? When you listen, it's the new. Let's go to Cuba. When you go to Cuba, there, by the way, it's not like going to Puerto Rico where you got to do what the fuck, rent a car and do whatever the fuck you want. You go to Cuba, it's like you must see the restaurant, the beach.
I'll tell you what I learned how to do. I was out there in Cuba. I learned how to switch out what is it called? Fuck, I forgot now. The old piece in the car that they changed with fuel injection.
Oh, carburetor.
Carburetor.
Yeah.
I got to figure out how to change a carburetor on a car. That was pretty fascinating stuff.
Do you know all the taxi cabs are 1957 Chevys?
That is you know what's funny though? It's now they've preserved so many old things there that when they actually do retroactively come back, Cuba will be cool because it will be the only place with 1950s cabs. You'll be like, this is dope.
Aesthetic. Aesthetic as fuck.
It'll be the retro future place.
Oh, fuck.
contradictory of what you thought going in, maybe?
It is. I would just say on this Veterans Day, if you see a veteran, give him a big old sloppy, him or her, big old sloppy kiss on the cheek and say thank you.
If you let me tell you something, Russ. If you walk up to a male veteran and try to give him a sloppy kiss on the cheek, he's gonna break your hand. Like, look, I have a few I have already today. I'm sure you have a few friends that used to serve too, and all they keep saying, someone wrote, "You're welcome."
I had a friend that worked at Applebee's and would serve. That was pretty dope.
Okay.
I used to always thank them for their service.
Everybody is just. One of my friends today wrote, "You're welcome. Stop telling me thank you for your service today. You're welcome. Leave me alone."
Yeah, I actually used Veterans Day to say thank you to all my friends in the service industry. All my bartender friends. 'Cause they're real heroes.
I don't think you when I mean served.
By the way, Mitch pointed out Carlos has been, all day.
Very quiet.
Fucking around. Nobody's been fucking around with his YouTube playlist. All motivational stuff.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Here. You know what? Bye, Russ. This is what he's been playing.
Ooh, oh no, he's playing 5 Hours by Dioro.
This is a beat
and then a techno remix of Phil Collins. You think he's in a bad mood today?
This is from Be Inspired. He played this. He's played this video. He liked it because he has his YouTube linked to his Twitter.
It's not his videos. He's adding stuff.
He's adding
to his
some, yes.
favorites. He's having a.
Today is a new day. Today is a day for you to begin creating a joyous, fulfilling life.
Did we break him?
I think we.
He's sitting down. Carlos is. Thank you, Mitch. He's sitting down. He's sitting down. Remember, it's like Stuart Smalley. That's what he's doing.
Well, he's into all this pseudo inspirational horse shit anyway. But like, who fucking watches this and goes, oh, I just needed to see a video of a woman throwing her arms in the air on a beach. Now I'm ready to take on my clinical depression and drug habits.
Today is the day to begin to release all your limitations.
I'm all fixed now, thanks. Appreciate it. No, you're right. I've been an asshole. I'm going to start calling my family more. Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Who does this work for? What kind of small brain nigga does this work on?
Carlos Blackbean Navarro.
Like you do. You have to be a real small brain nigga. Because big brain niggas see through this.
Big brain nigga?
Yeah, big brain nigga magic. You know
Got
what
it.
I mean? And
Got
like,
it.
you are you fucking serious?
Yes, we're serious. Of course, I'm serious.
Could these people be any? Oh my fucking Christ!
And remember, this is what Carlos is listening to right now.
Today is the day for you to learn the secrets of life.
He's like a stay-at-home mom. This is what stay-at-home moms listen to. You know what I mean? And by the way, I have no issues with stay-at-home moms. I think it's great. People that can stay home and take care of their kids, I think it's awesome. But this is that Peggy Bundy, after Oprah, listen to motivational stuff, probably has one of those fucking posters behind him with a motivation, like a sailboat with a motivational quote underneath it.
You know, he always retweets The Rock's fucking Instagram.
He does.
Does
but
he?
That's the thing. You're kidding. But he does, and he talks about him all the time.
You're just like The Rock. You two are cut from the same cloth.
The only thing you have in common is terrible tattoos.
Fuck.
This is another video he was listening to, Winning Psychology.
Do it. If you got the desire, you got to match that desire with your dedication, and you got to match it with your
Why is some wigger telling me what to do while fucking shots of guys who are probably fucking maitre d's at microbreweries? And you hear guys like, why does all these motivational shit always come from wiggers? I'm sorry, but I don't want a guy with a Monster Energy drink hat, okay, and FUBU jacket on telling me, yo, man, you just gotta, like, go out there and chase your dreams, dog. You probably sell weed for a living. Go fuck your mother.
It may not happen at the moment that you want it.
Okay, it wasn't a wigger.
It was a football player.
I'm just saying it was not a wigger.
It was a football player.
That's all.
Okay.
Too, but you got to understand the process.
Is that why you got kicked off of every fucking team you were on, Terrell Owens? Is that why you were the biggest issue in the fucking locker room and nobody wanted to sign you because all you would do was go out there and shit on the... Remember he was shit on the 50-yard... Then he's shitting on the 50-yard line and...
You're famous for being a fuck-up. Like,
Yeah.
without you being a complete shit mess, you wouldn't even have been famous. You would have been a footnote in football. It's true, though.
Yep.
You marketed yourself because you knew you were okay. You were all right. But you realized, if I just fucking act like a complete something.
Football player,
then I'm fine.
Everybody wants it yesterday.
Danny Saint says, I served in the ONA Army and nobody has thanked me.
You know what, man? I'm sorry. Look, Danny Saint, I will say this to you, sir. Thank you for your service to our great nation.
Carlos is secretly a juggalo, somebody said.
A lot of people set goals, and they have this big goal, and they look at it like this giant staircase. And they're like,
This feels like when Cartman made the Christian rock album. This is like Faith Plus One, you know?
I want to get
That just
down on my
seems
knees and
impossible.
start pleasing Jesus.
well, I can't. There's no way. It looks too hard. It looks too much work, and they don't ever start. They set a goal.
So if you put I guess if you put the echo,
it's more inspiration.
Right, because it sounds like
a speech.
Sounds like you're being inspired in a hallway.
It sounds like a speech. This is what you've been.
That's what he listens to,
Carlos.
What?
This is why your content is absolute shit. Okay? No, fuck him. You don't spend your time. If you have to spend 5 hours a day just motivating yourself, what a fucking waste of time that is. Here's what you do, Carlos. You walk down the street, you contact your local weed dealer, or you get a 6-pack and you motivate yourself. You don't spend 4 hours watching sad videos.
Have you seen his sizzle reel?
Is it sizzling?
Because you know he's an actor. Have you seen his sizzle reel?
Do I want to see his fucking...
Yes, you want to. The Walking Dead.
Who dares to trespass on the sovereign land of the...
That's him, by the way.
Oh, shit. Jesus, is that you?
To be fair, though, isn't this like... This is like later Walking Dead.
Yeah,
right?
this is
where
current
it's
Walking
just
Dead.
terrible.
This is last season.
Yeah, this is just...
Your friends. Who are they? This is Rick Grimes. He's the leader of a like-minded community. These are some of his people. We would like to request an audience with King Ezekiel.
Look how he's holding the sword. That's it. That was his scene, by the way.
Big star.
Bloodline.
Featured extra. You know who he is? He's fucking D. Reynolds going, great. I just thought I would do like a zombie thing.
Should take it easy on the survey cell, yeah?
He will be fine. If he gets sick, I'll just push him over the side, huh?
Hey, vamos a pescar. Let's fish un poquito.
Huh?
Oh!
That sounded like me
yeah, it's so
speaking
natural how people talk Spanglish like that.
That sounded like me.
Fuck is up with you, Carlos? Jesus Christ.
I'll do it later. I'm gonna get Kimmy and I new express passes so me and her can
I
ride.
remember this broad. This was the broad from, she was,
Friends.
Yeah, thank you. Jesus Christ, she's not.
She's older now.
That thing together.
But Lorianne, you have to wait for hours.
Yeah, you don't have to do that.
Lorianne, you are...
He's doing his cowboy
He's doing his
voice?
cowboy voice.
He's doing his cowboy voice.
But I don't understand it. What are you doing?
Hold on, gas station clerk.
Nothing wrong with that card.
That's not what it says right here.
I don't care what the screen says. Maybe it's broken. I'll go somewhere else. I'm not cutting that card.
Sí, okay,
Cutting
no,
the
este
card?
loco
It's
cree que
ridiculous.
él
Tell you what,
lo corta. Sí,
I'll go
sí.
somewhere else.
You go somewhere else.
not a good
That's my
Spanish.
papi.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
he
get
owns
it.
this store.
Okay.
He says...
Oh my God, you're Hispanic. How do you do a worse
That's-
Spanish accent than Pacino?
That's really bad, right? That's Scarface bad. You should have told him you was a horse. Holy shit. I can't get enough of Carlos, man. I'm glad he's having a good Monday.
I'm glad he's getting a day off.
motivated.
He's getting. A
we
day
need
off.
to look out because he's getting fucking motivated.
Yeah, he is. Speaking as somebody who's motivated, you thought they were done with Beto? They're not.
I'm as inspired, I'm as hopeful
Beto O'Rourke, baby,
as I have ever been in my life. And tonight's loss does nothing to diminish the way that I feel about Texas or this country.
You couldn't win a Senate seat, so they're like, hey, why don't we run you as president?
Yep.
You couldn't beat the guy who couldn't beat Trump.
That's a really good
And now
point.
you're going to go up against Trump?
Texas Congressman Beto O'Rourke last week after Ted Cruz defeated him in the Texas Senate race.
Please run him.
For the love of God.
Please run him. I want to. What you do understand that running Beto O'Rourke, it's like, it would be like me going, I'm younger than Tyson. So I'll just get in the ring with Tyson. It's fine. He's old now. He's not going to.
He would murder you.
Break all of my ribs with one body shot, and I would collapse and die. I want to watch you take on Trump.
But could he win by losing? Democrats across the country say the former Texas Senate candidate has the potential to take the 2020 presidential primaries.
No.
So he said, you niggas are so desperate. Holy shit. You didn't even win the Senate seat. Like, what are you doing? At least go be a fucking mayor of El Paso or something first. Go at least run a Golden Corral for a month so you can learn how to do payroll and manage a fucking staff. Holy shit.
By storm. What do you think?
Look, it might be
D.
unusual.
Butler in the chat said he has all the personality of a box of Auschwitz hair. Oh, so non-existent. Got it.
Doesn't matter. Didn't happen. Yeah.
Sorry.
Somebody to have lost a Senate race to run for president, but he actually, in my view, didn't lose this race because he only lost by a couple points in Texas.
Okay, I get it,
against
but
Ted
lady,
Cruz,
first
in a
of all,
state that
your
is
hair
solidly
is fried.
Yeah, that's. Come on, lady. Those roots, by the way, they're showing, homegirl.
That hair is so burned that if that were presented to me as food, I would send it back. I would go,
Overcooked?
you have burned. You have mutilated this.
I said medium, not well done.
Speaking of Auschwitz hair, Jesus.
red, which is obviously trending more blue now at this point. But look, if he wants to run, as far as I'm concerned, anybody who wants to run in the Democratic primary.
Oh, good. We'll let everybody know that blonde bitch number 3 on Fox News says it's a lady has said it. So she's allowed you, Mr. O'Rourke, to run for president.
You know, I think he does because he has such a national name ID, huge recognition. He's a very inspirational figure.
He does now. In 2 years, no one will remember him.
Yes, but you understand he's the most famous loser come out of this election.
Still a loser.
Like any normal party that's not in the terrible shape the Democrats are in would be able to have a meeting, get together, and go, yeah, we're not going to run the guy who couldn't even beat Cruz, right? Like, that's not a good idea. You better hope Trump eliminates term limits so that you could just run Obama against Trump.
All right. So this is at a outside of Dinesh D'Souza. Was Dinesh D'Souza?
Yeah.
Was speaking at American University. It has nothing to do with him, though.
This guy.
It has nothing to do with him. This is an actual professor at this American University.
He looks.
He's a professor. He looks what?
He just looks like your standard, like
Professor?
Professor, or like a producer, or like banker type.
Look, I know what you're implying. Okay, you're implying that this guy's Jewish.
I'm not implying it. I'm outright saying it.
Okay, so
I'm
he's
declaring it.
Well, you're right. Here's the. Get ready. By the way, he's standing there where he has a beard. He looks like a young Harvey Firestein.
Yeah. What does Professor Moishowitz have to say?
And
about
he's also gay. And he has a bat. He has like a purse. It looks like a purse, right? Or like he's delivering a pizza.
Yeah, like one of those the fucking it's a
messenger bags.
Yeah, the kind of bags that, like, remember in high school there was always that one guy that played hacky sack and he just was too cool for a backpack.
Yeah.
And he had like the purse type thing. It's one of those.
Maybe if someone had stopped Trump stopped Dinesh.
Can you at least give him can you give him a shot before you start laughing? He hasn't said anything yet.
It's like a cartoon character. Is this one of Carlos's characters?
Yes, it is.
I'm going to talk like this. What are you doing? Do you even know what you're doing?
Maybe if someone had stopped Trump stopped Dinesh D'Souza. All these
Is he on drugs? He's got to be high or drunk.
By the
right?
way, professor.
He has to be high or drunk, though, right? There's normal people.
Oh,
don't
his
act
voice
like
is
this.
worse. Wait till you see the young Havana. He slurs.
Maybe if someone had stopped Trump stopped Dinesh D'Souza. All these motherfuckers who make a fucking living out of spewing hate. You should crawl back.
He sounds exactly like my Beta impression.
Yep.
Whenever I do the, are you serious right now? Like, are you even serious? Like, that's the same voice. Oh, are you serious? You're seriously gonna let this guy speak right now? Yeah. Yeah. He's just some stupid Indian.
Yeah, who cares? As long as he doesn't shit on the stage, we're fine.
Yeah, relax, he's Indian. Nobody takes him seriously.
That's a good
Not
point.
even other Republicans. Just let him speak.
Hate. You should crawl back into your mother's rancid womb, gestate for a few more hours, slime back out, and then learn something about not being an entitled white piece of shit.
He rehearsed. The worst part about that is he wrote that the night
Oh, of
before.
course he did.
What a faggot. This
Of
guy's
course
a
he did.
Massive faggot.
He has like 3 drafts saved on Google Docs.
Okay, are you done? Because none of what you did changed
anything
about the world around you.
Because motherfuckers like you
I
come
love
here.
this. I love the voice.
The voice is
Oh my God! Who the fuck goes to your classes and isn't laughing the entire time?
No, yeah. I mean,
guys, take out your textbooks, turn it down. Wow, Jeff. He sounds like a sim. Right? He sounds like a sim.
He does.
You zoom in too close to a building in Sim City and you hear the.
He sounds like the SNES Star Fox characters.
This guy's the best.
And then learn something about not being an entitled white piece of shit.
Wait, who's entitled here?
The kid going to school there.
Who's entitled? Like, to me, right? Whenever I go anywhere and there's a scene happening and somebody is screaming at the top of their lungs 2 inches from somebody's face about shit that they have no say in, that person I tend to think is the entitled one. Like if I walk into Chick-fil-A right now and somebody's online going, I said no pickles and I didn't put pickles. Can you do your fucking job? I'm gonna go, that guy seems pretty fucking entitled, right? Like, just take the pickles off your sandwich, you massive cum-drinking faggot.
Danny Saint said, "Get off the damn shit!"
But it's just okay, but he's entitled, right? The guy is literally standing there. Okay.
Piece of shit. Because motherfuckers like you come here, you have no idea what it's like to be gay.
What else is it? What else do I not know what it's like?
You can change. You can change.
I wanted to see. He actually sounds like Joe Matarese doing Rocky Balboa.
Don't say it because he'll call in.
Absolutely. That's all he does now. Absolutely.
Motherfuckers like you come here and you have no idea what it's like to be gay, to be a person of color, to know what it's like to live with.
By the way, did you see the reaction of that kid? How he just went like, "What happened?" Like, watch.
A person of color to know what.
What?
What are you talking about, dude?
That right there is the universal symbol for what's happening.
Why am I here? Am I awake? This is like a fever dream.
It's like to live with institutional racism, sexism, homophobia, trans.
He's clapping as he says it to emphasize. The words.
Why are we still letting these people do this?
What do you mean by these people and do what?
No, I actually don't mean Jews this time. I just mean leftists in general.
Right.
Like the shouting people down and act like, why can't we just scoop you up, throw you into a fucking... They put Mothman in an institution in The Watchmen for much less than this.
You're right.
So what I'm saying is...
Dragging him with his wings.
Show up with one of those old school, like the hearse-shaped cars, chuck this faggot
And
in
a
the back.
butterfly net.
Yes. Throw him in the back and be done with it. And he can go sit next to that guy that goes, nothing works here. I hate this place.
He needs to go to one of those Frank Donkey Brain Institutes.
Yes! I don't want to see this asshole until I get a certification saying that he has no donkey brains.
So you don't have a certification.
Homophobia, transphobia. Yeah, you idiot. Do you not realize?
This is my only problem with this guy, right?
You only have one problem?
No, I mean the other guy.
Oh, okay.
Is that you really need to be instigating him right now. And I understand you can't instigate him loud because people are watching. But look, man, I could have gotten that guy to fucking hit me, and then I would have killed him on camera. I would have legally disemboweled a college professor in front of a crowd of people, and it would have been funny. Or at least would have broke one of his fingers. Like, I would have done something where you break one of his fingers. Something that when you go to court, you go, like, hey, there's a scuffle. He fell. You break your fingers sometimes.
What are you going to do? Yeah.
Like, you break something unconventional on a guy. So you go, I fell on the ground. You know, and then the judge goes, throw it all out. Get the hell out of my court. But you beat him up. But, like, you should be under your breath going, faggot. Do something, faggot.
Oh, this other professor walked by thick.
Touch me, pussy ass nigga. Fucking. I would be doing this, like.
Oh, yeah.
Just get him to hit you.
The old Joey Gibson.
Get him to hit you and then fucking literally, because this is the kind of guy where you could just do anything to him. I would power bomb him. Because you don't get to see power bombs often.
No, you don't.
I would power bomb this prick onto a park bench. And there would be blood coming out of his ears. And I'd go, he fucking hit me first. You guys saw
What do you want me to do?
And by the way, next time, if you want to catch me in the act, don't have the camera on my back because you couldn't see any of the things I was mouthing to him. Very foolish.
Do you not realize? I told you if I had chocolate milk, I'd fill on you, and then you'd be such a little baby.
So he's talking about the chocolate milk. Remember the video we played, the girl that threw the chocolate milk?
Yeah.
And then she got arrested? That's what he's referring to, what happened at FSU.
I told you if I had chocolate milk, I'd fill on you, and then you'd be such a little baby, because that's who you kind of people are. You fucking cry
babies.
about chocolate milk getting spilled on you.
No, faggot. He was complaining about chocolate milk being thrown at him. I don't give a fuck. First of all, you, sir, are in no position to call any of us babies or pussies or whiners. That guy in the suit, I'm pretty confident, would fucking shatter your Jew nose with one punch. So how dare this guy? You're a bunch of baby? We're a bunch of babies?
Yeah, babies. Stop being a baby, baby.
I think the baby is the one that showed up to a table and threw milk on a guy.
He's a little baby, because that's who you kind of people are. You fucking cry about chocolate milk getting spilled on you.
You know who he sounds like? I just figured it out. He sounds like if Stevie Janowski was yelling.
Yes.
I'm sick of this Kenny Powers. You keep taking a baby. This guy's the worst.
Cry about chocolate milk getting spilled on you.
Has Paul doxed this guy yet?
I don't know, man. If there's a longer video of this, I'd like to see it because it looks like it was cut a bit.
Yeah, could somebody please dox this guy?
Yeah, I'm really curious who this guy is.
I've gotten past now at this point when I used to go, hey guys, it's not cool. There's some things we don't do on the internet. I have now gone full bore. Let's just dox people. I've had it. Let's dox these idiots.
Chocolate milk getting spilled on you. You had a Jewish woman arrested at Florida State.
What does that matter?
The one who threw chocolate milk.
Why does it matter that she's Jewish though? She threw chocolate milk on a person. It sounds like you're protecting somebody from your own tribe.
It's weird, right?
It almost sounds like you're putting the rights and the lives of Jews above everybody else, which is racist, sir. I don't give a shit that she's Jewish.
He won't stand for it.
Nobody should care that that woman was Jewish. That's an irrelevant fact that just reveals your racism, sir.
About chocolate milk getting spilled on you. You had a Jewish woman arrested at Florida State. Yeah. crying.
This guy's like, I did?
You're the one who just got in my face. Yeah,
He goes, crying, you're the one that just got in my face, is what he said.
because you deserve it. You deserve a lot worse.
You deserve, did you hear that? You deserve a lot worse.
That right there is
That,
a threat.
Yes, that's a threat. Yeah, exactly right. That, you right there, you deserve more. What do you mean, sir? What do you mean people deserve more? What does that mean, huh? Because if I were to say you deserve more, I would be labeled a bigot and a racist.
Do you know why you're screaming at the top of your lungs, sir? Because you're losing. You're losing. Your tribesmen are losing. You're losing your grip on this country, and you're fucking panicking. You're a little 2% of the population that's been controlling all of our wealth and all of our information. You're panicking because just like the third Batman movie, people are now outside of your offices screaming and clamoring for your blood.
Yeah.
So you're panicking. So you think now, just double down. Just double down on the insanity. Show up and keep screaming about how you're a victim. You're panicking. You're panicking because you're losing.
Stay. Yeah. Crying. You're the one who just got in my face. Yeah, because you deserve it. You deserve a lot worse. Yeah, I'm passionate. I don't believe people should be promoting hate speech that leads to
By the way, no. Let's
Hey,
try to,
dummies.
Let's try to differentiate between passion and Asperger's, okay? Because you clearly, it's not passion. I get it. You don't lack passion. But I also think you are on the spectrum.
I don't believe people should be promoting hate speech that leads to
You can't even form words. You're so fucking irrational and nuts, right? I don't do. Great Bobcat Goldthwait impersonation.
Yeah, I'm passionate. I don't believe people should be promoting hate speech that leads to
See what I
mass
mean?
shootings
He's like out of breath.
by angry.
I don't think people have speech. What? He sounds like, you know, like when Joe Rogan sticks a mic in somebody's face right after they did 3 rounds in the octagon, and they're like, "So, like, what were you thinking when you were in there?" And there's always one guy, I was just like, you know, like I gotta think that this guy's really good on the ground, and I gotta keep him on his feet. That's what he says.
Awkwardly trying to put his promotional shirt on, and it doesn't fit over the gloves.
Post MMA fights are the best, but those men have an excuse. They have cauliflower ear and a massive. They're gonna have to get this massive blood cyst on their eye drained. I just want to thank everybody. If I go to the ground,
It sounds like somebody ran into you at 2 a.m. while you were sleeping, put a gun to your head, and made you answer questions. But
I don't know. It's out of the money. But no. Not only made you ask questions, but kept going louder. With more passion. Please don't kill me. He's a fucking asshole.
Deserve a lot worse. Yeah, I'm passionate. I don't believe people should be promoting hate speech that leads.
I can't get over that. Like, I've never seen somebody verbally have dropped frame rates. Right? It's like a verbal version of dropped frames. I support your speech.
He's buffering.
Kind of. I know what's going on.
Danny Sink says, "I gotta go, please, let's go."
Hey, man. Can we just go find out where this guy is and go laugh at him? Can we find out if this is close enough? Can we just go there and bother
Dude,
this
we
man?
need to figure it out. We'll figure it out.
If it's in the southeastern United States,
we'll go. Just interview him. Hey, you commented about
People should be promoting hate speech that
but I want to go yell at him the way he yells at people.
Of
and see
course.
if that's acceptable.
I don't believe people should be promoting hate speech.
He's such a fucking mess. He's on something.
Of course, yeah, definitely.
I don't believe people should be promoting hate speech that leads to mass shootings by angry, white, Brock Turner motherfuckers like you.
Brock Turner motherfuckers like you.
So he's a rapist because he had a woman arrested for throwing chocolate milk at them. I want to get this straight.
Yes.
Okay. Just
What don't you understand?
I'm sorry,
besides everything he's saying.
I mean, a Jewish woman. I apologize because they certainly mean more than we do.
I don't think that's true.
Broad Turner motherfuckers like you. If I was your father, I would kill myself.
Hey, faggot, why don't we talk about the fact that your people, the city folk, over at the Wall Street Journal, just robbed $26,000 from sick kids because the Ralph retort says bad words.
Yup.
What about that? Fuck the sick kids. You guys went out of your way to cockblock St. Jude's Children's Hospital because the kill stream has had people on that have said bad words about the Jews. Stop pretending to give a fuck about anybody that's not inside your little tribe. Okay? Thank you.
He's a professor.
Like you. If I was your father, I would kill myself.
If I was your father, I would kill myself. Why? Because your dad already did? Oh.
I want to know this man's name. Somebody find this man, find this college, and get it to me now.
We need it.
Find this man.
All right, we have to go to break. And Mike, can you believe this? After a little bit more than a year.
Wait, I have to correct somebody in the chat. These rotten Jews promote hate speech against their Arab rivals that leads to mass shootings. Hey, well played. Why don't we jump off the Arab's dick too, okay? How about that? How about they're two sides of the same shitty coin, and I'm sick of them all. How about that? Yeah. How about just wheat fields, brother? Huh?
Amber waves of grain?
Just wheat fields and St. Pauli girls everywhere.
That's really specific.
But I get sick of the other people that go, yeah, the Jews, and they oppress these poor Muslims. If you're from the Middle East, you're probably garbage. I don't. There's a few exceptions to the rule, but let's be fair here. Let's stop picking a side.
Yeah, no, you're right.
It's like when you're playing Fallout and the Institute and the Brother of Steel are both fighting over who gets your talents, and you're like, you're both terrible people. You know what I mean? You're both groups of terrible people.
Now, Mike, we have to go to break, and it's been 1 week since you looked at. No, it's been 1.5. It's been almost a year and a half since we've been doing this show, and we finally have a live sponsor.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about this.
We have a sponsor.
We have a new sponsor, guys. I don't have any copy.
I know because it's brand new. It'll be taken care of. It'll be taken care of.
Somebody get my copy. I came in the studio today. Kenny got me here late.
Oh, here we go.
And fucking scumbags. I come in. The windsock's old. Mm-hmm. I don't have my coffee ready, and these scumbags don't even have my copy ready.
So,
Sam, why don't you do this while I look at my phone?
And he's looking at a Tyson Kid blog. At the same time, there's no talking. It's just clickety clacking.
Oh, sorry. I was reading Tyson Kid blog.
Yeah.
By the way, he'll be coming in next week.
Oh, that's
Tyson
great.
Kid and Henry Smith. Remember Henry Boy Smith?
Yes. Yes. Boy, he was not the British Bulldog.
Or Harry Smith. Or Harry Boy Smith.
All right. We have a live read, Mike, that we have to do, okay? Mike, don't you hate when you're browsing the internet?
I'm playing
And
chess on my phone, dude. I just said I gotta go shit.
But wait, the live read!
Oh, we're not doing Jim. I thought we were doing it like Jim and Sam. With no regard for the sponsor whatsoever or our listeners.
Look, Mike, don't you hate the boy sold out? Don't you hate when you're on the internet? And
I love being on the internet.
No,
It's
I mean,
fun.
God damn it!
It's like a wealth
You're
of
not
information.
helping.
It's the information superhighway, they say.
This will be the quickest sponsor and then drop of a sponsor you've ever seen.
I can't take this.
So let's it's not better help, I promise. Don't you hate when you're surfing the World Wide Web, hiring hitman in the dark web, and buying illicit drugs on Silk Road?
Sure, yeah,
you don't
Silk Road.
And you don't want people to get to backtrace your IP address?
Yeah, because if they backtrace it, you done goofed.
Can I introduce you to the guy to our friends over at ProXPN?
ProXPN.
Yeah, you know what ProXPN is?
I'm gonna guess, wild guess, it's a VPN company.
Wow, dude, how did you know?
VPN, by the way, folks, stands for Virtual Private Network,
which is basically what you use to look at children's privates online.
Which is I'm not saying that everybody that uses VPNs are child pornographers.
No, there's no way.
But all child pornographers use VPN.
Mm-hmm. They do.
The non-idiotic ones. I hope they're not just chucking their CP up onto uTorrent. That would be silly.
So if you want to browse,
I don't use a VPN. I just put all my shit in a folder called Not Child Porn. If you put the word totally in there too, that works.
No, I don't think that does.
So we get the money now? It's my money.
I need you guys to go to tinyurl.com/ROTCXPN. You get that?
Yes.
And then you sign up and we get a piece and you get protected.
What's that URL again? For the people that are laughing and couldn't hear you.
tinyurl.com. tinyurl.com/ROTCXPN. If you sign up there, they will, I think you get a month trial. We get a piece of it, and then you can do whatever you want online. We're not liable for what you look up, by the way. That's totally between you and God. But we do want a piece of that money before you go to jail. So like I said, tinyurl.com/ROTCXPN if you sign up. You think the sponsor's gone after this show, Mike? What do you think?
Nah, we'll be all right.
You think we'll find out if they're cool or not?
I guess we'll see, huh?
We have to go. By the way, that's how you do a live read. We have to go to break. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Also, if you want to help us out, patreon.com/we're not sorry. That's how you help us without us having to do bad live reads. Our revengeofthesis.com/donate. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Stay where you are.
The most exciting 2 hours of television is back with an all-new Revenge of the Sis. As Royce and Mersch continue to track an international deep state pedophile ring, their journey to the nation's capital is put on hold as Orlando's best police cops receive a cryptic message from an old colleague.
It's a message from my old partner. He needs to see us in Los Angeles right now. Says it's related to our case.
Do you trust him?
As much as I trust you, partner.
What's to know then? A detour from their original investigation finds these no-nonsense detectives in the middle of Hollywood.
Thanks for meeting me. We can't talk long. They're probably following me.
Who's following you?
The Podesta brothers. They've got eyes everywhere, Lopez.
Now trapped between deep state globalists and the Hollywood elite, Lopez and Mersch are on the case. They're no longer avenging Orlando. They're saving America. And this week, they're taking on Beto.
I've been working this case. This Dan Schneider guy, producer at Nickelodeon, he's into kids. Or feet. Or kids' feet.
Yeah, the iCarly guy.
How do you know all this?
Thanks for meeting me.
No problem, Miss Bynes.
This is Amanda Bynes? Jesus, she looks terrible.
Dude, she can hear you.
Watch this week as the web grows bigger, the case becomes more complex, and more older model cars get wrecked and plenty of nameless extras get shot. This week on an all-new Revenge of the Sis, followed by Nazi Lawyer. USA, hotels don't have Netflix.
For this performance in Delaware.
To make your shopping day a little easier.
Mervyn's Dollar Day sale is going on right now, and that means great buys on clothes for kids. All this week, you can save on boys' clothes by Campus Le Tigre. Short-sleeve Le Tigre knits are the shirts all the boys will be wearing back to school.
Do you like pranks, guns, and jokes about retarded people? Well, so do we, but odds are your liberal snowflake friend doesn't. How would you like an easy, cost-effective way of screwing with that friend anonymously without losing your Twitter account? Guns for Tards is the perfect way to trigger SJW anonymously through the mail. For a low fee, your target will receive a beautifully designed professional mailer from our fictional Guns for Targe charity, containing a thank you letter for their donation. They'll be led to believe that money was donated in their name to a charity that advocates Second Amendment rights for the mentally handicapped people in their area. For a few extra bucks, they will receive pictures and a detailed profile of a retarded person who they helped harm. It's all fun and games, well, except for that idiot who gets this in their mailbox and freaks out. Messing with someone through the mail is effective. Most people do it trolling over the internet, but regular mail is way more invasive. Whether it's a boss, an ex, or a liberal professor you don't like, this is the perfect way to screw with someone anonymously for the cost of a cup of coffee. Well, a cup of coffee in Manhattan, in a fancy coffee shop. Check out www.gunsfortards.com and select a package today. Use promo code MERSH for 10% off.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. We can make him better than he was before. Better, stronger, faster. A new night, a new time. The Sully Show returns to More Like Radio, Tuesdays, 7:30 p.m. Eastern before Dutch and Royce. Tuesday nights will never be the same.
I am the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace. I am a thatched roof cottage in Wales. I am the best of Great Britain. I am British Caledonian Airways.
From Time Life Music comes a one-of-a-kind Rat Pack collection, their most bigoted songs. All your favorite once acceptable hits like Drunk Old Injun.
The drunk old Injun squatting in his teepee, fire water keeping him warm.
Jewish Nose.
She's got a big, beautiful Jewish nose, and it's there 2 minutes early wherever she goes.
Dean Martin singing Chinaman's Chants.
And Mr. Chinaman say in his Chinaman way, a ding-a-ling, a ching-a-chong, a ching-a-chong choo.
Pew Stinky Frenchman.
Paris is lovely and Nice sure is nice, and Marseille is charming with champagne on ice. But you stinky Frenchmen haven't a clue. Pew stinky Frenchmen, frog you.
Hey there, Fruity.
Hey there, Fruity, you can do my hair. Hey there, Fruity, don't touch me down there. Hey there, Fruity, again, I don't approve.
And many more.
Second hour, Revenge of the Sis had a sponsor for 30 minutes and immediately destroyed them.
No, it's fine.
10yearold.com/ROTCXPN.
Yeah, let's do the same fucking tired shit, right? Let's just do the...
I know, you're right.
ExpressVPN.com, VPN.com, XPN.com, XPN.com/ROTC.
And by the way, XPN, if I know you're listening, Pro XPN, if you're listening right now, and you are, please remember, if you could take these jokes in stride, you will have a fan base that is aggressively loyal. All right? Good. So we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll get you some shekels. You got to listen. You got to trust us.
We know our people.
Yeah,
we know our people.
That's
all
why.
right?
That's why you want us to pass the message to them.
Correct.
Because we know the proper method with which to do that. And in this case, it's a lot of CP jokes.
A lot. It's going to be a lot. Okay. So just be ready for it. All right.
We're so fucked.
All right. Tucker Carlson addresses assault allegations in first tweet since Fox News Twitter blackout. The Fox News host Tucker Carlson tweeted Sunday evening for the first time since Fox News instituted a Twitter blackout for an entire section of the company, reportedly in response to threats to Carlson. Fox News had ordered its entire digital team to avoid tweeting Fox News content from their personal accounts and the official Fox News Twitter account had been silent since Thursday. I guess they've been upping the security. I think that's how they found his address. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. So they're kind of like, they have all the people on the back end trying to lock down everyone's Twitter and make sure. You know what they could use, Mike? ProXPN!
ProXPN.com, folks. Go to tinyurl.com/
ROTCXPN.
Boom! Look at that. I need to get some free plugs.
On the house!
I'm messing up the last one.
Last month, one of my children was attacked by a stranger at dinner, Carlson wrote. For her sake, I was hoping to keep the incident private. It now is being politicized by the left. Here's what happened. Where's the fucking, here's what happened. Attached with a oh my God, Business Insider, for the love of God. Attached to the post was a lengthy statement providing Carlson's account of the dispute in the Charlottesville. Carlson denied. Carlson is believed to be at the center of Fox News Twitter blackout. All right, I'm going to go to Twitter. I'm going to pull up exactly what Tucker Carlson wrote because Business Insider, this is some shady shit they're doing. They're kind of mentioning, oh, yeah, he said something, and they're using their own words, and I don't ever trust that shit.
Yeah, I don't
Tucker Carlson, you can buy his book right now, Ship of Fools. On October 13, I had dinner. On October 13, I had dinner with two of my children and some family and friends at Farmington County Club in Virginia. Towards the end of the meal, my 19-year-old daughter went to the bathroom with a friend. On their way back, through the bar, a middle-aged man stopped my daughter and asked her if she was sitting with Tucker Carlson. My daughter had never seen the man before. She answered, "That's my dad," and pointed to me. The man responded, "Are you Tucker's whore?" And he then called, and this Tucker wrote this, he then called her a fucking cunt. Okay.
Classy guy.
My daughter returned to the table in tears, which I believe if you're 19 years old and you just go into the bathroom and you...
Yeah, because again, it's not even like, it's literally shaking, but like, if you're a young girl and some guy just starts screaming cunt
that you don't know,
you might cry.
Yeah. My daughter returned to the table, and she's a kid. 19's a kid, man. You know what I mean? My daughter returned to the table in tears. She soon left the table and the club. My son, who is also a student, went into the bar to confront the man. I followed. My son asked the man if he called his sister a whore and a cunt. The man admitted he had, and again, became profane. My son threw a glass of red wine in the man's face and told him to leave the bar, which he soon did. Immediately after the incident, I described these events to the management at Farmington Country Club. The club spent more than 3 weeks investigating the incident. Last week, they revoked the man's membership and threw him out of the club. It's just been revoked. I love my children. It took enormous self-control not to beat the man with a chair. Look, out of everybody on I think right now Tuck is my favorite.
Oh, yeah, Tuck's great.
Yeah.
And you don't call it, look, man, you don't drag people's fucking kids into shit. You just don't.
I beat the man with a chair, which was what I wanted to do. I think any father can understand the overwhelming rage and shock that I felt seeing my teenage daughter attacked by a stranger. But I restrained myself. I did not assault this man, and neither did my son. That is a lie, because Avenatti is representing this man now and saying that he assaulted him. That is a lie. Nor did I know the man was gay or Latino. Apparently the man was gay and, one of my people. Not Cuban, but Hispanic.
They're letting anybody into these country clubs now.
Thanks, Jews. Not that it would have mattered. What happened on October 13 has nothing to do with identity politics. It was a grotesque violation of decency. I've never seen anything like it in my life.
He's not wrong. The guy's pretty fucking gross, and I believe this account of things. I just do.
Yeah. And I do even understand Tucker. Tucker's he's very private when it comes to his personal life. Like, he'll talk about him a lot. Like, I've heard him, he's been, chilling his book lately. So I've heard him on a few different interview shows, and he's great. He's a great interviewer. And by the way, the best interview, if you want to hear with Tucker, is probably with him on Adam Carolla. It was really, really well done.
He laughed way too hard at some of Carolla's lines.
Well,
he's way too easily amused of a man.
That's fair. That's fair. But it's probably
Carolla's not that good for lax.
But it's probably because he just finished doing he did that the same day he did the Ben Shapiro interview. So After that, you're like, oh my God, you can laugh.
Adam Carolla is fucking Charlie Sheen on crack after Ben Shapiro.
That's a good point. So this guy is now claiming that he assaulted him on October 13th. And of course, Avenatti, as Tucker calls him, creepy porn lawyer, is representing him. I believe it too. And you know, it's I cannot imagine in any situation where Tucker Carlson's going to walk up to somebody at a bar and assault them for no reason. You know what I mean? Like, why, with his family there? Like, why would he do that? No sane person would do that.
I think he went up to him and was like, "Hey, fag beaner, we don't take your kindly to your type around here."
He took
his bow tie off and he was like, "Let's throw these hands, nigga."
He did the Fat Albert thing we watched, and he wrote "Latinos go home."
Latinos go home
on his fucking table.
That still makes me laugh.
Latinos go home.
Like any Nazi skinhead's gonna go, "Hey, Latino guy,
go home.
Hey, person of color, get out of my country." It's the weirdest. It's almost like when you see the fake hate crime hoaxes. That's what it would say. If a Hispanic did a fake hate crime hoax, it would say, "Hey, Latino, go home." And you'd be like, "What?" Nobody call it. No racist, no self-respecting racist is going to call you that.
Self-respecting racist.
Yeah.
That's very good. Hey,
well, I was trying to point out, like the National Socialists. I don't know if you saw this weekend. They were having their big
I saw
shindig.
the Clappy Boys
pointing out, like, you guys are killing us for respectable anti-Semites, like the rest of us.
So Scirocco, the guy, the gamer who was kicked off of YouTube, and then they brought him back after beating up feminists and tying him up. He's playing it safe still.
Oh no!
He made a new video because we said
he's not playing it.
The last video that he did was deporting a Mexican. He beat up a Mexican and dropped him off in Mexico. Well, Mike, in Red Dead Redemption, you could, while you're riding around in the world, since they try to be as accurate as possible, you could run into KKK. You see them, putting a cross up, and you go to the Klan rallies. Okay, well, Red Dead Redemption 2. What happens if you bring a black man to the KKK?
Jesus.
Fucking.
Yeah, by the way, I've seen clips of the falling off the horse. It looks brutal.
It is
Like,
brutal.
They really made it look
I've died falling off a horse. I ran into something too hard.
Don't you take that from him? I can't talk to you up there. Get down. Oh, God, stop this. Run away.
He lassos him. Oh, ow! Ow!
By the way, I like that in a video game. That's okay. That would have literally decapitated him.
Oh, yeah. Dead.
I meant it before. Hello.
What's your problem, partner?
Mighty fine manners you got there.
You tough,
What's
huh?
in your thick skull? There. Get the... There.
Lasso.
You're getting your ass kicked here.
He got him.
Don't do it. Please.
All right, so he lassos him, puts him on the horse, and finds a Klan meeting. By the way, he put a mask on.
Here today for a very special occasion.
Yeah, woohoo!
It is important that we reestablish sanity and supremacy before it is too late.
Wait, who are the bad guys in this?
Our number
The Indians, I guess.
are waning, thanks to the fools in Congress and their ludicrous ideas. But today,
He just drops the black guy off at their feet.
And I love that none of them are even. I love
Yeah,
like
like,
video
man.
game worlds. Like none of them notice.
Like, yeah, what?
once as we anoint a new brother into our sacred cause. Please step forward and kneel. Do you choose to accept the light?
I do.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
talking to him.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Thank you very much.
All right. Let the eternal light shine.
This is why I like Rockstar, man. They're putting the Klan in the game. Like, they didn't have to do that. They could have ignored it. It still would have been a good cowboy game.
Yeah, Rockstar's great at this
Yeah.
stuff. They don't listen to anybody.
Now, it is funny if you interrupt them, like if you could catch them in a day putting a cross up, if you interrupt them sometimes, they drop the cross on themselves and kill themselves.
I have seen the
That's fucking hilarious. I guess they don't do anything with the black guy. They're probably not programmed to. Is he burning him? No.
I wish all of you had burned.
Well, I guess
Did he kill them all? Oh yeah, he did.
All of you had burned.
Oh shit. That's social justice warrior back then, you know? All right. And also, speaking of gaming, you saw these cities now that have a gaming tax? So if you buy stuff online?
Good. More taxes.
Netflix, Pandora, Spotify. Those are just some of the streaming devices Chicagoans already get taxed on.
What about Tidal? Put a lot of volume on Tidal.
Pandora, Spotify. Those are just some of the streaming devices Chicagoans already get taxed on. It's part of the city's amusement tax. But starting next week, PlayStation users in the city will be hit with the same 9% tax.
Amusement tax.
9%?
9%.
On top of sales tax.
Correct. You pay sales tax. Now, what this means is, let's say you subscribe to PlayStation Network to play online games. You know, you have to subscribe to Xbox Live or PlayStation. Well, now, let's say it costs me $10. If you live in Chicago, if you move in Chicago, if you put your address as being in Chicago, which, by the way, pro tip, people, you don't have to put in that you live in Chicago with a PlayStation.
You have to put in that you live anywhere?
You do have to put a billing address because you get charged. You know? You don't have to put in there.
Yeah, if you're from Chicago and you have a friend over there in like Flint.
Yeah.
Well, like,
use their address.
Yeah, somewhere in like, or like Gary, Indiana. You know what I mean? Use their address.
You know what you should use? ProXPN!
Yeah, use ProXPN.com.
ROTC.
ProXPN. Something.
ROTC XPN. You got it. Close enough.
CBS 2's Charlie DeMar has more on why this tax has gamers seeing red.
This is what they think gamers look like.
Concerts, sporting events, even theme parks. Every time you walk through the front door, whether you know it or not, you're paying a 9% amusement tax.
Wait a second. Look, I don't agree with it, but I could understand them justifying 9% at an amusement park that's in Chicago. I don't agree with it, but I get it. How do you you're charging people 9% for using a PlayStation in Chicago. Chicago is not providing them with anything. You know what I mean? They're not providing them
you can't even
with anything.
Provide people with the basic service of not being shot.
Right. So why does Chicago get 9% on every video game amusement? Why do they deserve that?
I have an idea.
What have they done? They don't make the games, they don't design the games, they don't even host the internet. It's a private company. So what does Chicago do to deserve 9%?
I have an idea. Mm-hmm. We pay 9%. But in exchange for that, we have to get some kind of service in return. The city of Chicago agrees to issue Kevlar vests to everybody in the city.
Everybody?
Everyone.
All right, I like that. We'll be aiming for the head then.
Tax to the city. Since 2015, that same amusement tax has been applied to streaming entertainment services.
Well, this is definitely Lower Wacker Drive.
Like Netflix, Hulu, Spotify, and Pandora. But inside Mana Digital Dive, some gamers just received this notice that 9% tax will now be applied to PlayStation users starting next week.
Why not Xbox users? I'm trying to understand what the difference is.
Just playing at the comfort of your home in your living room, playing PlayStation, why did you be taxed 9% on it? Makes no sense.
I think it's kind of ridiculous. We just have to pay more.
Of course, these guys all love PlayStation.
Yeah.
No, but I honestly want to know my honest opinion. I think it's because the lawmakers are retarded.
Yeah.
And forgot to write the law with explicit to include all of the other stuff. I
You
think
might be
they're
right.
just dumb, and I think
You might be right.
I think they were like, why don't we just put the tax on the PlayStations?
To play the same game.
We think that the city doesn't have the constitutional authority to do that.
Jeffrey Schraub is the senior attorney with the Liberty Justice Center. Although unsuccessful, he filed a lawsuit on behalf of streaming service users.
They tax not based on whether somebody used it in Chicago, but whether they had a billing address in Chicago.
Wait, so even if you don't use it, if you just have a billing address?
I don't like it. Makes no sense. I mean, why should I have to pay extra? I didn't have to pay.
I told you it was via billing address. So if let's say you don't live in Chicago, but you have a billing address in Chicago, they charge you $9. Again, you don't have to pay for it, guys. Really simple. PlayStation lets you pay with PayPal, and you just use your PayPal account and use whatever address you want. Pay it that way. Fuck them.
Before what?
This is
Fuck them.
By the way, I love the fact that all these gamers are going to cry and whine about this tax. Every one of these fags is probably some millennial that still believes the $32 trillion Medicare for all.
Oh, you're
is
right.
a good idea.
Well, I don't think these Asians do. Asians are good at math.
Pay now.
And again, if you or maybe your child plays PlayStation and uses a
Charlie
Chicago...
DeMar, why don't you chill out a little bit and spend a little less time in that makeup chair,
That was,
brother?
dude, you read
Jesus
my mind. That's
fucking Christ.
a lot of makeup, bro.
You look like a corpse. He seriously looks like a fucking corpse.
Billing
You should be
address.
doing this newscast from a coffin.
It's ridiculous.
You will be facing that 9% tax that goes into effect November 14th. I'm told this comes as Sony, the maker of PlayStation, and the city reached an agreement. We are live.
Sony and PlayStation and Chicago. Sony had to reach an agreement with the city for what? What was the city threatening to do that Sony? No, I'm really curious because, dude, people joke around and they say all the time Chicago's the most corrupt. Chicago is the most corrupt city in this country. Honestly, there's not a city more corrupt than Chicago.
Los Angeles.
No, I think Chicago's more corrupt.
LA's way worse.
You think it's more corrupt?
Chicago's bad. It's in the top 3, top 2.
You think LA's more corrupt than
LA's
Chicago?
LA's far worse than Chicago.
I really think Chicago.
As far as corruption and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, Chicago's not on the fucking Mexican border, dude. Like,
no, I get it, but
like I know Chicago's dangerous, and I know yes, Chicago is uniquely corrupt, and it is one of the most corrupt, systems out there. I still think Los Angeles is far worse.
Well, Mike, I found a new video for you. I know that you were saying before the show how much you respect and admire the black Israelis.
Oh yeah, the Israelites.
Yeah.
Oh, is this the guy that's fucking licking their boots?
This is at a Texas State Fair. So they're preaching, and there's they're talking about how blacks are Israelis, and there's a white guy standing there, watching them.
Behold, I will lift up mine hand to the Gentiles, and set up my standard to the people, and they shall bring thy sons in their arms, and thy daughters shall be carried upon their shoulders, and kings shall be thy nursing fathers, and their queens thy nursing mothers.
Why is this dopey white kid just standing there listening?
I don't know.
Bow down to thee with their face toward the earth.
So if you really think you're a just man, you should bow down to us right now.
No.
Fuck you, all of you.
How about this? I am a just man, and I ain't bowing for nobody, boy. How do you like that?
Bow down to the people who you afflicted. Give me Isaiah 16:14.
Bow down to the people you've afflicted.
Because we're not black people meant to bow down to your people for 500 years. I'm not.
Yeah, we
I'm not.
we invented like things like rifling and boats.
I'm not asking. Listen, of course I'm not gonna bow down to you. I'm better than you. I'm a god on this earth. Black men, we're kings on this earth.
We was kings.
No, why was that guy? I want to hear the guy yelling though. He's cut off when I was about to yell.
Let's see.
I'm a god on this earth. Black men, we're kings on this earth. Why would I bow down to a servant? You bow down to us. That's how the order goes. That's right.
That's right.
He does it. Of course, he bows down.
Bow down and keep going. No, bow down. Get down.
When you come to our town, bow down when I'm westward bound.
Get back down. Get back down. If you really feel like you're righteous, get back down.
Why is he humoring them?
I don't know.
Why is he humoring them?
Get back down if you really feel like get back down on your knees if you ain't the devil. Prove you ain't the devil. Get on your knees. Stay on your knees, man. Stay on your damn
fucking cock, man.
What a faggot! Ew, I'm disappointed in you, Texas.
Keep going.
They shall bow down to thee with their face toward the earth.
No, they're not showing that off screen. His father, Beto O'Rourke, is standing there going, "Do what they say,
Do
son."
it. Yeah, you're right. Good point.
With their face toward the earth,
and do what?
and lick up the dust of thy feet.
So you would kiss our damn boots too.
Why do they humor them?
That's right! That's right! That's right!
See that the white man, whatever, he said, oh, I'm not like the rest of these white people. When it comes to do what the Bible says to do, that's right, that's right, that's right.
Do you think you're gonna be cool, bro? You kissed his feet.
And do you think that we're now better off now?
Yeah.
Where everything's fixed?
Do you think that they're gonna accept you as one of their own? You know that they're laughing at you, right? When they're all sitting at IHOP at 2 a.m.
Yo, can you believe that white boy actually like, you motherfucker kiss your feet, bro? That's nasty ass shoes on, dude.
Yeah, after you guys all smoke a blunt in your 1998 Eddie Bauer Explorer in the IHOP parking lot, you guys sit there and go, can you believe he did it? You're a fucking idiot. You're an embarrassment.
You just kiss those Timberlands with untied shoelaces that drag through piss puddles at the nightclub. You did real good for yourself, kid.
Still has a little Timberland tag on it, too.
That's right! That's right!
Fucking gross.
Come, Yasrella!
Then they rob him.
Come, Yasrella!
You're going to piss every boot up here, white boy.
He's going to kiss everybody's feet.
Why?
That's right! Come, Yasrella! That's right!
That's what you do.
I can't even watch this. It's just... It's upsetting to me.
What if you were to stand out there and tell black people to kiss your boots? You think they would be fine? Everybody would be laughing and going,
I'll
can you
go
believe?
to prison for federal hate crime.
Of course. Of course.
I just don't get like... whatever, man. This is just fucking disgusting, man. Have some self-respect. Black Israelites. You know what the best part is? They won't touch you.
Oh, yeah, of
I
course
know,
not.
because they used to come to New York and Philly and shit. And I mean, when I tell you, I have said some fucking depraved and deplorable things to black Israelites. I have had fire burned into me with their eyes, but they won't touch you. It's great.
What have you said to them? Can you say it on air?
Pretty terrible things. Yeah, like I know it's not something I can say on. I don't remember any blanks in the Old Testament. Was one of the ones that I've said. And they didn't care for that, but you know what? They can't. They'll yell, and they will puff their chests out like they're going to do something. They try to get you to flinch. They're not going to touch you. And it's so funny to just go out there and instigate them and remind them of their place in the order of things. Because you know what? You might think that you were fucking tapped into by God himself and you're given this divine Talmudic history. But what you really are is just a blank from Detroit. Sorry, that's what you are. Now, I'm just some potato N-word from fucking Queens. But again, I'm not walking around demanding people kiss the dust from my feet. So, yeah, just every time you see a black Israelite, remind them their place. They love that. They love that.
Right? Get this all on camera. Make sure you get this on camera. Every boot up here goes.
From Yasrella! From Yasrella!
You gonna kiss every boot, man.
I know, devil.
I ain't no devil, he said.
And you hear his wigger like, yo, dog, I'm with you, no, man. I ain't no devil, dog.
They're not going to accept you, you stupid idiot.
Every boot, every boot.
No, you're a devil, bro.
I'm here to show the country that
all white people are not devils.
By the way, you know who I fucking blame for all this stuff? All white people are not the devil. The goddamn media is making all white people feel complete, and they've been doing it forever, but even more now, feel guilty. And you're virtue.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And the hard right people are the ones that never felt guilt.
No.
And they never really felt hate either, but now you're getting them to just feel hate because it's like, well, fuck you, dude.
Exactly. And they're making these people think that no matter the amount of virtue signaling, not one less person's going to get shot in Chicago. You get that, right? There's not going to be one less 7-Eleven robbery, you know?
All white people are not devils. Keep the book, brother.
That's right. They said you gonna kick his princess's boot.
That's right.
Beat it!
That's good. You know what? Race traders get the rope first. So see on that day, kiddo.
To serve the white woman for so damn long.
That's right.
What?
That's right.
The white woman should be serving the black
That's
woman.
right.
That's right.
That's right.
You forgot one. You forgot one, Tony.
That's right.
That's right.
He wouldn't even shake his hand. Did you see that? Then he tried to shake his hand, and they did. Watch.
No, of course not. They don't.
Get out the sign, man.
Hell no, we ain't gonna shake your hand.
That guy right there. This whole video summarizes what pandering does to the left. Don't pander to him.
Nope.
Man, you ain't done yet. You ain't done yet.
You got a king right here.
Because you know what the difference between you and me is, kiddo? I don't want to shake their fucking hand.
Yep. And by the way, kings don't work at Walgreens.
That's right.
You ain't done.
Don't say y'all pressing, brother.
And the funny thing is, right? Like, I'm not even mad.
Oh no.
I'm not even mad at the black guys in this.
Look at his girlfriend. Look at his girl. Oh no, Mike.
She's coming to get him.
Oh no. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. She comes. She grabs him.
Yeah, get up the street. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, have your
And she is mad. You see how mad she is? Fuck. Did you see that?
Yeah, she's not happy. She shouldn't be. He's a fucking. She just watched her man get cucked out. She just watched her man. By the way, it's over for them. By the way.
Oh yeah, no, of course. You're no longer a man in her eyes. You're not a man in her eyes.
Like, you might stay together a little while longer, but today it's over.
It's over, yeah.
It's
This is the
mentally
day.
there.
Yeah.
It's over. Again, I've said this before on this show. You're better off punching somebody in the face or getting jumped by 9 guys. Like, you can keep some respect with your woman after that.
Someone's saying girlfriend or sister.
I don't know. Probably both.
It is Texas. They're never going to accept you, kid. It ain't going to happen, you fucking idiot. All right. Let's see.
I like the chick, though. Get the fuck out. What's wrong with you? She's probably like underground, like one of us.
Yeah, you're right.
We're probably all Facebook friends with that girl.
You're right. She has some weird name like Kekistani Kek or something.
Something with a fucking umlaut over the U.
Well, Mike, I want to introduce you to Big
Who's
Frida.
this dude?
It's a woman. It's a transgender woman.
TLC looks rough.
And I get it because Left Eye's dead.
That's why I see he got the joke.
I got it. That was great. That was great. Oh, fuck. It doesn't matter anyway that Left Eye died. They always cut her rap parts off anyone on the radio edits.
Yeah, so what do the other people from Destiny's Child have to say?
It's not, Mike. That's not who it is.
It's
all right?
not?
No. All right. Spinderella has aged horribly.
Oh my god.
Okay. Broadly.
So I thought we could draw our spirit creatures.
All right, girl, I'm gonna pre-warn you. Not a good draw.
Neither mine.
Mike, why are you laughing so hard?
Oh my god, this tranny has such a dude voice. It sounds like not only a regular dude voice, but it sounds like not to make a Shimmy the Greek reference, but a black athlete's voice.
No.
You know when they're bigger and just booming,
Yeah.
like a basketball football player, like, yeah, girl, I'm about to draw my shit too.
Yep.
It's like when they go interview a guy at a football game and you have like little Chris Collingsworth. Wow, looked like you were a little bit of trouble there in the third half, and then third quarter you guys really exploded and really got control of the ball there. Yeah, we just had to come together as a team 100%. Like, giant. It does sound like Shaq.
Could draw
Probably
our
better at the free throw line, though, than Shaq.
spirit creatures.
All right, girl, I'm gonna pre-warn you. I'm not a good draw.
Neither am I. Neither am I. This isn't about being a good drawer.
What the fuck is her spirit animal? A dragon?
Dennis Rodman.
That's actually who it sounds like.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Bunny Michael, and
I hate you, Bunny Michael.
welcome to Broadly Hot.
Women are fucking disgusting. Am I wrong?
No, you're not. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Like, do you understand all of the things you women are known for being awesome about were all things that you were forced to do under patriarchy. women, there'd be no wars with women because they're so motherly and loving. Yeah, it's because they were forced to be mothers and wives. Women, when left to their own devices, are fucking disgusting human beings. Like, men are bad, I get that.
Of
but
course, yeah.
we spend enough time as a society discussing how terrible men are. Women are if you just left women alone, they're fucking just deplorable human beings.
Hi, I'm Bunny Michael, and welcome to Broadly Hotline. Today's theme is
Lady penises.
identity. When I think about identity, I think about how I would describe myself to people.
Ratty hair.
I was going to say, if that's one of those, her hair is the kind of hair a brush gets stuck in.
It is. It really is. She looks like she brushed it with a helicopter.
It looks like it's like when I used to work in strip clubs, if I was dating a stripper, it's exactly what they look like in the morning. Just like still half kind of put together, but just, hey, what's up? And you're like, wow, that makeup's incredible. It's still on.
She looks like she test drove a convertible.
I'm Mexican, I'm Samoan, I'm an artist, I'm a rapper, I'm
Okay, so you're just gross all around. Everything about just gross. You're just gross.
queer, but then
Why are all of these people, like the people with the most adjectives, also seem to be the most boring people alive? Seriously. They're the most boring, unremarkable people. So they have to just do everything. Please, just notice how unique I am.
I'm going to fuck this up for you. Look at her face. Doesn't it look like somebody photoshopped The Rock's face on a girl?
Oh, no.
She looks, and it makes sense because it's a Samoan. She looks like The Rock.
Oh, no, she really...
Oh, my, that's all I see now is The Rock's face.
What does Bunny Miavia have to say? Can we let her finish?
Bunny Miavia!
Can we let her finish, please?
Oh, the third head shrinker. Let's see.
I'm queer, but then there are collective
Taco Rock, legal Latino, he called her.
Bunny wants to tell all the jabronis out there to stop talking trash about Barbie Ferreira.
I'm queer, but then there are collective identities, and there's the identities that people impose on us. The world that we live
Bunny Miavia, I hate you, man. That's all I can think about is Bunny Miavia coming out in The Rock's early costume with the little flares.
The stupid gladiator costume.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Okay. That was very
You
fun.
really did ruin it because that's all I can see.
Bunny Miavia.
impose on us. The world that we live in, unfortunately, does not create a safe space for everybody's authentic self. And that's why I'm so
That's why I'm recommending gasoline and fire and burn them in a pile.
excited for our guest today. Our guest today brought bounce music to the masses. She's all
Rick James. He looks like Rick James. Sorry. Fuck your pronouns, nigga.
Bitch, I came back from the dead. This music is so goddamn terrible.
also an amazing example of what it looks like to
When a man wears a dress.
be totally empowered in just who you are. I'm so excited to introduce
Is this the Blindside monster? This is the dude from Blindside.
I'm so excited to introduce Big Frida.
I hope that is a heavy steel reinforced chair.
How are you?
How are you?
I'm good.
I'm good. How are you? Nice to see you as well.
Man, Terry Crews must be really into this role.
How do you think where you're coming from shaped your identity?
Growing up in New Orleans.
I can't!
It was tough for a young woman to go through the sort of things I had to go through.
Sorry, I'm late. I was having a white boy kiss my boots.
And then just to try to fit into this one's trying to like, I was raped once too, because everybody has to have a rape story, and you're like, who the fuck raped you?
One of the fucking Budweiser horses. Fucking Clydesdale.
Obviously, a gang of people. Right?
Okay, you're right. Yeah.
Your identity.
Growing up in New Orleans and being from there, the love of the city.
Were you an alligator?
Mary Miller wants to know, is this the sequel to Rampage? My favorite arcade games, by the way.
Yeah, very great game.
And being from there, the love of the city, the people, the food, the culture, helped me to be who I am and where I'm at.
A hideous monster.
All of it needs to be abolished.
A hideous monster.
The food, all of it needs to be burned.
Oh, fuck. Not many people know that she actually saved some lives in Katrina. She palmed one of the levees closed with her man hand.
In my life and in my career.
So are you ready?
Jen Moore, is it me or Serena Williams looking more feminine lately?
Looking very good.
Ready to answer some of these voicemails that people left?
Sure, why not?
Let's listen to
It doesn't matter what their voicemail said.
And we have Bunny Miavia, of course, of the famous Miavia family.
Bunny likes to post a lot of rise and grind Instagram photos. Like, nobody cares that you're up at 3 in the morning working out rock. That's good. That's great.
Seriously. Oh, hold on. It was just liked by Carlos Navarro.
First voicemail.
Sorry, just reminded me. I'm really sick of people thinking that they're better than you because they get up early. It's like, oh, you're up at 4 in the morning. Yeah, that's fucking great. You're not any smarter than me.
I'm up at 2 in the morning when you're asleep, faggot.
Yeah,
How you like
fuck
them apples?
Yeah.
Huh? The Night's Watch. What's going to happen when you're fucking asleep and some bad shit happens tonight? I'm going to be ahead of the curve.
Hi, so I'm a singer-songwriter, and I've been struggling with how to create something unique within a super...
Yes, Mike.
Have you tried being a man?
No, Mike, come on.
Just saying, statistically speaking, many great works of art, creative things, songs, cathedrals, architecture, a lot of it comes from us. So you should try being a dude and then write a song. You're welcome.
That's right. Even all these empowered women singers, you know, it's usually men writing their songs for them. It's not. Katy Perry isn't up there. You think Katy Perry is sitting down at a Starbucks with a pen writing her lyrics? She's not. It's some guy. It's usually some retired 80s singer, like Daryl Hall's writing it.
Or like Neil Sedaka.
Exactly. Lionel Richie. Like these retired dudes that just knew how to write a song, and they can't sing. They're older, but I'll write you a song.
Yeah, it's like fucking Daryl Hall's the one sitting there going, California girls, they're undeniable. It's a Daisy Dukes, a California thing.
Hey, Oates, where's my coffee?
Oates is crashing on his couch.
Yeah. Where's my coffee, Oates?
What? Yeah, I think,
California girls?
Goes back to sleep on the couch. Thanks, bro.
$10 million sent.
space. So I guess my question is, what steps can I take to make my art stand out in a way that feels genuine to me?
Again, if you were to be a man,
having a penis helps, you think?
Creating art, it would be interesting because it would be probably born from some sort of real struggle instead of, say, your imagined one as a American woman pretending like, this uphill battle. It's like pushing a rock like that $1 Million Extreme sketch. Yeah, you're carrying so much of a burden on your shoulders, ladies.
We unconsciously box ourselves into a small, tight
Let me ask you something, ladies. If you're so fucking great, how come you've never founded a religion?
Oh, my God. How many fucking crystals do you think Bunny Miavia has? Fucking salt crystals.
But I really want to know this. Ladies, you're so great. How many religions have you founded?
I'm trying to think if they founded a religion. No, I can't think.
Because you're terrible! Nobody wants to hear you. Even if a woman came up with a religion, they'd have to go find a male spokesperson.
What about witches, like Wiccan? Isn't that female? I mean, I don't know. I'm asking.
No, there's still male witches, too, and they're probably the best ones.
It's called wizards, I think, right?
Warlock. Wizards.
Warlock. By the way, warlock is a way better term than wizard, right? Let's be warlocks.
But I guarantee you, if you go into the Wiccan religion, the guys probably dominate that.
Butler says, yeah, they created a religion, feminism.
Yes, and it's terrible, and everyone hates it. They literally hate it more than Islam.
Some ways that how you identify can really like empower.
It's like if Beth Chapman fucked a Samoan. Frozen Asian. Feminism wasn't even started by a woman, Jerry Miller says.
Oh, no, it's actually true, though. No, that's...
We got to get these women a vote.
Oh, my God, that's right. Jesus.
Tight space. Some ways that how you identify.
Corporation started feminism. Some dude with a cigar goes, you know what'll sell more dresses?
Some boardroom full of men smoking cigars.
You know what'll sell more dresses? Let's empower these women.
Oh, women are such garbage. Sorry. Like, and men are too. But man, you guys, the problem with women is you don't think you're garbage. That's the problem.
I believe feminism was started by the Zippo Corporation because they want to sell more fluid to burn bras. I believe. Don't quote me, but I think
Big butane.
Big butane
is what funded feminism and the bra industry because women would burn their bras and then go, "Well, Jesus, I still need a bra.
My back hurts. I need a new bra.
I need a new bra. Burn mine."
Can really like empower you, and then there's some ways that it can really limit you.
When I first started in the rap game, I felt like
It was in the rap game, dude.
Yeah, Gangsta Fag. Remember he was
Come on,
seminal artist.
I knew Tyler, the Creator, was gay, but Jesus Christ.
but I also felt like I'm gonna have to break these barriers and knock these doors down.
And you broke a lot of barriers, Tyler Perry. Get over yourself. When are you going to stop?
Tyler Perry.
Who won't box me in, where people.
Tyler
want me-
Perry wishes he was this masculine.
You're right. Tyler Perry is a way more better convincing woman than this thing is, for sure.
But identify me.
But no, Tyler Perry's straight. Don't let him fool you. By the way, the only reason it hasn't come out what Tyler Perry really is because black people don't historically play that shit, that gay shit.
Oh, I know.
But if it wasn't for that, if he was Tyler Perry was some white dude, he'd already be out of the closet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Certain way.
You're doing too many stage plays, Tyler.
But what
Tyler,
I
we know.
continue.
It's okay, bud.
Listen, Black Seth MacFarlane, we get it.
Black Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah, look at him. I'm out with another actress, huh? Yeah, he sure burns through them actresses a lot. Seems like he's on a date every night with a new actress. That's what happens when you're not fucking sleeping with any of them.
And then they go back to his house and they quietly read a different book in separate corners of the couch.
Look, just hang out for a little while. Take a cab in like an hour.
Make it
That way
look like
looks
you stayed here.
And mess your hair up a little bit. Look like Bunny Ferrera or whatever his stupid name is.
As Bryan Singer shows up as soon as she leaves. I don't know if that's true.
With
Seth.
a kid. All right,
With a
look,
kid.
so the point is.
Come on, we don't know if that's true. Okay.
The singer stuff?
No, I mean the Seth MacFarlane doing
Yeah,
stuff
Seth
with Singer.
MacFarlane's not a pedophile.
No.
Bryan Singer on that.
Come on. You could say it now at this point, right? I believe it's proven.
Yeah, he's still convicted. All right,
fair enough. Allegedly proven.
According to Gabe Hoffman, so let's trust our
According to
sources.
Gabe Hoffman.
Maine is humble and know that I'm going to be myself no matter whatever the situation.
Oh, we know. We can tell.
Why does Eddie Murphy have to play every character in every movie?
It's like, let some other people get a paycheck.
Yeah, it's
Actually, he does look more like Arsenio.
You're right. In Coming to America, when he was dressed as the woman, holy shit, that's exactly what he
That's who
looks like.
this is.
It's Arsenio Hall.
Tranny Arsenio Hall from Coming to America.
Maybe.
You are more than just a singer-songwriter. You're an artist. You're
a monster. You're a fucking monster.
This is another fucking freeze frame gold mine, this chick.
Bunny Miavia.
creative being. You are a vessel of magic and beauty.
Yes,
And there is plenty.
You want one picture that shows you what's wrong with everything in society?
But why the bubbly letters? He's like, said it.
Congratulations, you found a font worse than Comic Sans.
Of space for you.
The sky's the limit, though.
Absolutely.
The sky's the limit.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Why are they doing that?
Sky's the limit, dude.
Can we get somebody to add terrible After Effects to our show like that?
That'd be great. Quick, somebody edit a rainbow right here, please. Send me a rainbow.
Hey, I'm.
Your phone isn't even plugged in.
Yeah, that sound's not coming from that phone.
No.
You're lying.
Dwayne the Bunny Johnson.
A very outspoken gender nonconformist, but I don't want that to be the only thing that people know about me.
and I was wondering, how can I get them to focus on other aspects of my identity?
Take your tits out.
I don't think that you have to worry that people are not going to.
What the fuck makes this fucking mongrel and this monster, what makes them qualified to answer your questions? At least on Loveline, Dr. Drew was an actual doctor. You know what I mean? There was one person qualified.
Yeah.
What is this? Why are you listening? If your life is so shitty that you go, you know what? Let me ask this humongous tranny monster what I should do with my life. End it. I'm sorry, but at that point, these people aren't going to fix it.
I think our interest in this it's a freak show is all it is. And I think that even women watch this as a freak show. And I think our interest in this freak show is going to wane. Just like our
like
interest
everything.
In everything else wanes.
Like literal freak shows.
We're just going to stop caring about you. And then you're going to be these weirdos back in the fringes with your mutilated genitalia and no fucking, by the way, we're gonna stay solidly Republican for a while. So if you think we're gonna pay for your hormone replacement therapy, you got another fucking thing coming. So you're gonna be out there with your shriveled penis and your shriveling tits, fucking panicking, going, "Oh my god, I only got like 5 seconds of fame out of this."
And was it worth it to destroy my entire life?
You know what I'm still gonna be when all this is said and done? A white guy with no tattoos and no felonies, and I may not be killing it at life. But do you know how hard it is to just find those 3 qualifications?
Yeah, that's a good point.
And again, I could cut my penis off and grow tits if I want to make that decision down the road. But you're stuck with it. And I'm just a white guy with no felonies and no tattoos. And historically speaking, my people, when nuclear bombs go off, when Fukushima happens, when fucking race riots in the streets and everything's burning all around us, my people have a tendency of always coming out on top. So, enjoy your little pink phone sessions with Bunny the Rock fucking Miavia.
Joey Gibson is in the chat. He goes, "Who's this beautiful woman?"
But your future doesn't exist. And the few of you that do have a future have a very bleak one.
And also, you guys understand you rely on straight people to make more of you, right? Like, all of this, no, but for real, they destroy cisgendered men. You know you rely on us to make more gay people. You can't do it. You know that, right? We are your fucking farm. Like, you can't destroy the thing that creates you, you know? It's not going to work.
Why not? They fucking destroy everything else. They don't put any thought into anything they do.
True. That's a good point. Oh, Mike, it's the end of the show. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Nightwave tonight?
Yeah.
Nightwave tonight. Make sure to tune in. Mike's going to be talking about his trip to Cuba.
Yeah, great trip to Cuba. It was great. Stayed inside mostly because it's terrifying out there on the streets.
Hopefully, Carlos, we wish him safe travels.
Nothing like having a nice mojito served to you by an emaciated bartender.
Enjoy your mojito, sir.
And then they just look at you with big eyes.
I'm getting stronger.
I had some mozzarella sticks. I ate them in front of a starving kid. It was hilarious.
Thank you for listening, everybody. Daywave tomorrow, youtube.com/Daywave Live. And don't forget our new sponsor for now, tinyurl.com/ROTCXPN. That's right, folks. They will give you the best in VPN protection, Pro XPN.
Yeah, join us tomorrow when we bash Pro XPN for dropping us.
Thank you for listening, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
We'll be right back.